Welcome back, boys. In this episode, we're going to show you how to convert the bifold door of a school bus to a traditional door, which is better in every single way.
Every way, every single way. So this is the SKOOLIE. It's a 5-window 2001 E450 Thomas school bus, but this conversion should be the same, I would think, for any kind of SKOOLIE build.
This is almost the finished product.
Almost finished. Yeah, it's not done, it's not painted, but it's at least
functional
and so much better. It went through a couple of iterations, so you can watch us try and fail and ultimately succeed-ish, I think. You gotta remember too, this used to be those bifold doors that opened out. They never really sealed correctly, gushing cold air in, and we did all different kinds of things to try to, make it warmer, and it was just always terrible. So looky, it's a doorknob. Hi, Lexi. You gonna come help? Come here. Okay.
And you can shut it like that.
Let's just get into the build and show you kind of what we put together.
Made it to the promised land. There's white gold in them there mountains, Sarah.
So much mud.
All right, we are at our off-grid land here. We have not been here in 8 months. And the first project we're going to be tackling is the bus door. Right, Sarah?
I'm so excited.
Door folding mechanism up here is attached to the square stock of the door. There's basically a nut pinching it on there. So I'm just removing that nut and then this should drop out. Do that. There we go. Door number 2 out. So we removed one side of weather stripping and we left the weather stripping on this door. And what we're going to try and do is lift up on this lip while ratchet strapping these doors together. And then once that's secure, then we can start making them one piece. So we cut the weather stripping so that we can fit the bar nice and flush against the door here. So the door is firm enough that we're going to rehang it, and we are going to reinforce it here, but I want to figure out the handle situation. So let's go hang this thing quick and then we will keep working on it. This is not ideal, but this is what we're doing because this is what we have on hand.
We're MacGyvering.
So basically, when we ratchet strapped the door together, it made it quite a bit narrower. And so we had a huge gap over here. So we are just building a frame on the wood here. We wound up reusing the hinges to help hold this board in, and then used a 2x4 with some all material screws at an angle to hold this 2x4 in here. Like the whole bus is moving. So that's nice and solid. Let's keep going. It's the next day. We have a problem with the door being so tweaked that it really hits hard down here and leaves a huge gap up here. So we're gonna have to shim our frame here. The other thing that we're not totally happy about is technically right now we can lock the bus, but there's not a latch on the door, so it just doesn't stay shut. So we have a normal doorknob kit. Technically this shouldn't work. I drilled an inch wide hole in an inch wide piece of metal, but this does fit in here.
Okay, it's been a bit, and we've redone a lot of what we pieced together in the beginning. That was a learning experience, though.
For sure. So we wound up redoing this whole door jamb and using a narrower piece of wood. We have this drilled for the doorknob, which I think is going to work. The thing that I'm most excited about is we shimmed the hell out of this door jamb, and when you shut it, it's pretty close everywhere, which is what we want. Skipping ahead a bit, been shimming some trim that we picked up for free. Everything on this bus is not square. The door is actually pushed in here and proud there, and that's how they make it, which means that this trim is going to be behind the metal here and then get proud, but there's nothing we can really do about that because, again, that's how the door is created. Look at that. All right, since we have a functional door, I think we can move into the bus, which means we can bring our ICECO fridge into the bus and have refrigerated food and drinks, which is going to be awesome.
Yes.
Some nice ass shots, Sarah.
And this is full too.
Pipes.
I'll be quiet.
We shut the door before we put the fridge in here, Sarah. Oh my god, it's so nice.
One decision is about which way to flip it, because the door opens on both sides, so we can do it whichever way we'd like, and there's actually a plug on both sides as well. This is the little shallow shelf,
right,
where some of your things go, and we might kind of want to flip it around so the deeper stuff is right here, and the shallow things like, you know, cheese, eggs, whatever, are in the back.
All right, and the best thing is now we have the logo out, Sarah. You can see, you can read the logo now.
Okay.
But now, when you open it,
ta-da!
yeah, that's pretty all right. Now we have more access than if we twisted it in here anyway.
Yeah, we're moving up in the world. We got a door, we're in the bus, we got our fridge.
We have working heat.
Working heat.
All right, it's the next day, another door update. Last night, this was so much warmer. I actually got an infrared gun that we're gonna go into in a little bit here. I could see a bunch of leaks on the top edge, so I've been caulking everything. Now, I consider myself a decent woodworker, but again, nothing was square here, so this is as good as I could get it. But there was a huge heat loss behind the door jamb, so I threw a piece of trim there. And there was a bunch of heat loss down here in the footwell, so this has closed cell insulation behind the wood here. And we're probably gonna do a similar thing over on this side. We just temporarily put up some foam top and bottom. There is one fatal flaw with our door, which is because of the way we had to make the door jamb, there is not a lot of room for your hand right here. The other day I actually turned it and then opened it and just smashed my thumb and took off a bunch of skin. The solution here is to add a lever door handle and get rid of this handle here.
So as you can see, it's still pretty hack at the moment. It's slapped together in terms of our insulation. We just needed something for this trip. We'll be doing something a bit more permanent when we get a chance to paint it and finish everything. But for now, this did the trick to keep it a heck of a lot warmer. Berta.
All right, dudes, hopefully you guys learned something from this video. We obviously learned quite a bit since we went through 3 iterations in a short time period to try to get it to work. Yeah. But I'm very happy with it. Sarah's very happy with it. And now we have a much better, improved door. So thanks for watching, dudes. Cheers. Till next time.
I was excited to go in again.